Rugby has changed my life in so many ways.
Rugby's changed my life. I don't think anybody would understand how much.
I think rugby has changed my life in a sense of how I believe in myself as well.
I was able to put bread on my table, not only for me and for my family, and it's changed a life for the generations of my family, hopefully. I'm able to put my kids through proper schooling, give them opportunities that I never had. And it's also taken me all over the world, to places that I never thought I would go, So yeah, it's touched me so much that I was able to touch other people. So the blessings are just overflowing to other people as well.
Just to prove to the unprivileged kids that you can always get to the highest level if you work hard for it.
I don't know what a player feels like when he puts on a jersey. I don't know, and that would be something special, and only a player would know. But I would hope that just getting selected in the squad of 45 will be as inspiring as putting on a Bok jersey, because otherwise you're not in the right frame of mind. If only wearing or putting on a Springbok jersey gets you to that emotion, then probably you're not the right guy.
I think to have rugby in my blood obviously comes from back at home and just being able to just enjoy it and have the passion for it.
For me personally, it's just the excitement and the butterflies that you get before you run on. I can't describe it, but it's a weird, nice feeling sort of thing.
I think rugby was always in my blood. To have the opportunity to do it now, it's such a blessing for me.
For me, to have rugby in my blood is, I think in South Africa, it's something you grow up with.
I literally got brought up with rugby from an early age, and it's something that you play at school. So I was fortunate in terms of that.
From a young kid, or watching the Springboks as a 7-year-old boy, and actually wanted to become like that guy one day and also represent your country.
For me, it started from a young age, from grade 1, when that teacher walked into my class and asked me, do I want to play rugby?
I must say, I believe it comes from my grandparents and my forefathers as well. So it is in me as a person, and as a young guy when I grew up, it's something I always wanted to do.
Yeah, I think it all started probably with my family. I think it's been in our blood. I think it's in every South African's blood. Just rugby is it's a part of us.
Everyone loves rugby. It's part of us. It's part of our DNA.
How do you inspire people? The answer, the honest answer, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. but I'll think something out. I'm definitely not the speech inspirational guy. I'm much more analytical, if I can say it like that. But I think the best way to inspire people is by being yourself.
The thing that I love most about being a rugby player is just running out on the stadium, packed stadium, the energy that people give you when you broke the line or you scored that winning try. That is one thing that I love most about rugby.
When the anthem starts, I think, especially with the crowd, I know we're not going to have crowds, but that's just on another level. And you can just, holding the guy next to you, sometimes you look and, you can see a few tears, and it just shows how much it means to the guy, and you obviously just get fired up straight after that.
The teammate strength and just the bond between the players, I think I will struggle if I play in a sport and I don't have teammates. So I think that's what it's all about, you're on the field together, you in hotels together, wherever you go, you're together. So it's almost like a brotherhood. We call each other brothers, so I think that's your sporting brothers, you can actually call them. So yeah, I think it's good to play in a team like that.
Yeah, rugby is a special sport with team, to play with a team, and obviously everyone knows the many emotions you go through watching, and even for players as well, all the ups and downs. So those guys are out there with you, in doing battle against the opposition. You sort of find a new respect for your teammates.
Yeah, I think if you're working in a team, it's not always about you. You have different roles in the team. Sometimes you're not in the team, sometimes you are. Sometimes you have to do the tough stuff that people don't see. So I think it's just getting that balance of Obviously, you want to do well, but sometimes you need to sacrifice in order for everyone else to do well.
What does a win feel like? Yes, probably one of the best things in the world. Any win is special on an international level because the margins are so small, you know, and sometimes you can do everything right and lose, and sometimes you can do a lot of things wrong and win. So the key thing for us is not necessarily to be results driven. Yes, results are unbelievably important, and probably we don't make as a group we don't shy away from the concept of, listen, winning is our first strategic goal. But yes, wins are special.
In our country, I think rugby is a sport that has done so much, you know.
I mean, South Africans love rugby. I mean, everybody sits on a Saturday and watches, say, the Boks play.
It's just the love of the game, and it sort of puts every problem of society away for that however many minutes that guys play, you know.
With different cultures, different religions, different personalities. That has got opportunity to become one on a Saturday.
For a moment, people forget about problems of society and everyone gets along.
All the different cultures, it's like music. We can dance together to any song.
Everyone in this country wants the Springboks to do well.
What you do on a Saturday, you know, and doing what you love can determine the mood of the people.
If the Springboks play well on a Saturday, the country is happy for weeks.
There's something about a victory that connects everyone.
And no matter what it is that they're going through that moment, once that final whistle blows and you just see everybody pulling together,
it creates hope and creates a bit of camaraderie.
We just found a way, you know, where we put South Africa first.
Passion, the joy. I mean, the Springbok wins, the way it pulls the country together is just unbelievable.
Share the passion in your veins for the Castle Line series.